girl on Instagram that can shake her ass and make more money than the guy that laid the road for us to get here.
It's so interesting seeing you all have these type of perspectives and consistently miss the point each and every fucking time. Sir, why can that woman make more money shaking her ass online than the people who are building roads and bridges? You all don't ask yourselves why enough. You never do. I'm in a good mood, so I'm going to give you the answer. 1, men historically limited the type of jobs women can have. So you say that you all are the bricklayers and building the bridges, but sir, you could have had some assistance. You told women hundreds of years ago they were not allowed to. And then y'all puff your chest up about like, we designed this world, we built this world, we created this world. Baby slaves did, not you or your grandpappy. Relax. 2, you all are so capitalistic, you're not even upset at the actual villain in this story. The villain in this story would be all of those horrible corporations that underpay people who have a skill. They're also the ones trying to get rid of those unions that protect those people with those skills. They are laying them off and replacing them with technology. But for some reason, the girls making a couple extra coins on OnlyFans is the problem. Men are running their bodies into the ground for other men, not so that women and children can live in this utopia. Because y'all actually created a hellscape. And 3, which will answer the question that I asked originally, who is creating the fact that these women are getting so much money for shaking their ass? And that answer too would be men. Those same hard hats that you are puffing your chest up to protect, they are taking their last dollar and they are spending it on that girl shaking her ass. After working a long day in a cave, wouldn't you want some type of enjoyment? If you ask me, those ladies are our unsung heroes. And I saw that someone in the comments section just said the same thing that I said. You were like, well, those women are making it so difficult for wholesome women. No, men are making it difficult for wholesome women because of the Madonna whore complex. Because you say you want wholesome women, but you're with, entertain, and will pay for everything but. There's so many pick-me's out there. I just wish y'all would pick them. But instead y'all complain about the women you don't even want to breathe on. See how that don't make no sense? If men wanted wholesome women, there wouldn't be such a market for non-wholesome women. But from what I've seen, the non-wholesome women are winning in a man's world. So that would tell us what y'all actually want, like, and will entertain, which is not those wholesome women. What you're trying to...
This is Justin Waller. This is the same man who has been on podcasts saying that he will never be faithful to one woman and his woman should put up with him sleeping around because he's a high value man, and men like him have the opportunity to be with many women, and so his woman needs to put up with him having many women in his life. No wholesome woman is going to be okay with that. No wholesome woman is going, okay, honey, you go have fun with girlfriend number 2 tonight. I'll just be here barefoot and pregnant and cooking you dinner. No wholesome woman wants that. Men are so driven by their visuals that they'll pick the girl that looks good to them, but they'll overlook all of her red flags, and then they blame all women because they picked a bad girl, like an OnlyFans girl, like a girl on Instagram. But some of the good girls are busy building character. The good girls are busy having a personality and doing different things and flaunting their looks because they actually want to have something different to bring to the table. But you men are overlooking them. Who are you following? Whose DMs are you sliding into? They're not the good girls. So stop complaining that you want a wholesome girl, but really you don't. You're following your little brain straight to the bad girls, and then you turn around and say all women are this and all women are that when they are not. But the good girls aren't winning. So the good girls have no incentive right now if they want to be in a relationship. They feel like they have to rise up and be like these bad girls because no man is looking at them because men are so driven sexually. What she said is true. Men don't want wholesome women. They'll say it. They'll get on these podcasts and say it. They'll go on the dating apps and they'll say it. But whose DMs are they sliding into? Some guys are saying, well, yeah, we'll sleep with them, but then we'll never wife them. But you do wife them. And then you're mad because 10 years later, you're taken for all your money in the divorce because they're easier. You get what you want very, very easily. So stop pretending you want wholesome women. Stop coming on podcasts, crying about wanting wholesome women. Or you find the good girl and then you turn the good girl bad. But then when you find a wholesome woman and she expects you to step up and be a man, provide for her, be emotionally available, contribute to the relationship, you can't do that. You're not available for all that. I've watched men of all ages drag the wholesome girl 4 months, and she's sitting back thinking that this is going somewhere, and suddenly he realizes that, oh, he's not interested, and drops her. The wholesome girls are not winning, and more women are picking up on this. And then the women end up in situationships. I also don't think the good guys are winning either. But when you look around in society, but when you look on social media, when you look online, what's being thrown in your face constantly are the high value men who think that they deserve multiple women and a woman with a 0 body count, which makes no sense because you're all expecting these women to sleep with you right away, but then you want the girl who has no body count. If you want a wholesome girl, you need to behave like the kind of man that she's gonna want. And the wholesome girls aren't on OnlyFans. They're not posting on Instagram. You're gonna have to look in different places. Women need to close their legs and not give men what they want so quickly, and men need to step up.